Okay. So I don't know what's happening with my network, but whatever the fuck is happening right now, I have told OBS to just deal with it and just do whatever the fuck you can to get this going. So if I'm buffering, or if the bitrate looks like shit, like, I can't really do much about it. There is genuinely not much I can do about it because my network is like trash. So, anyways, that's what's going on right now. So, look, you forgot today is Sunday. Yeah, it's easy to forget that apparently. Okay, I want to see what OBS does when I have fucking Genshin on the line. How much ping do I have? Only 57 ping. What the fuck is happening, bro? Well, happy birthday, Chi. I was about to tell you that. Oh, look at this, y'all. Another 200 primos. Let's go. Alrighty. So, I'm going to turn off the music and go to the mainstream because I totally did not just forget to do that. It's fine. Yeah, happy birthday. Let's to you. It'll be a happy chill day. That's good. That's always nice for a birthday. Are you having kitty dreams? I have a cat on my lap right now, and I think she's having kitty dreams. Well, the quest. Thank you, Legacy. If my fucking... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna do dailies. I'm just gonna jump straight the fuck into it. I'm gonna craft my resin for artifact farming. And then we're just gonna do the quest because I like, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna test my stream because I don't know how this is gonna look. So I'm gonna use my resin for opulent dreams, but after that I'm going straight into the quest. I'm not doing dailies. I'm letting people get in and seeing if my my stream crashes and burns. Because, like, I have basically told OBS, like, my settings right now are, like, no matter what happens, OBS, even if my network rate drops to near 0, don't lose frames. Like, I have told OBS to just... whatever happens, don't lose frames. So if my like quality drops to like 2 pixels max, then that's why. OBS has put his shit together. I don't think it's OBS. It has to be my network, but it's weird because nobody's home. Fuck. Yeah. If you buffer, guys, that's my network dropping to 0. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, it's not OBS. It's my network, but I don't see what would be happening on my network. That would bottleneck me so hard. Yeah, it's really, really confusing, and I don't like it, and it makes me really sad.
My great undertaking.
So especially when I'm using Hu Tao, when I'm doing like fighting people in this game, if it looks like trash, then yeah, that's why, because OBS is doing its best to cope with really shitty network options. Because I can't tell if it's my ISP or if it's my router or what, but like it gets bad sometimes. But only when I'm using OBS. Like when it comes to like video streaming, boom, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know. We're coping. We are coping. Where is this bitch? Come here. Okay, so far we only dropped like 0 like twice. Not horrible. One thing I found is that this domain refuses to give me flowers. I don't know why. It just does. It refuses to give me flowers.
Stabilized.
Wow. These guys are doing a lot.
Burst forth. Moment of birth.
Let me weave you a verse.
Also, I didn't know that Albedo's ult increased his increased team EM.
Crumble.
The more you know. It's doing it again. What the fuck, bro? Oh, we're still not dropping frames, which is good. Meh. Not great. Now we're popping to 7,000? Jesus Christ, this is stupid. Back to stable. I refuse to farm that domain anymore because I'm already on Copium thinking I'm gonna get Ito 24 wishes in 1 penny. Rip.
Coming to be. Feel the
But who really wants to build Noelle, bro? No.
Time to go. Ring cutter.
This is order.
Wow, wait, we're up to 4,000. Whoa.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Witness my great undertaking.
Don't you dare go away. Get shit on.
Time to witness the power of Gugwa. Cross over.
There you go. Cat, are you the reason why my stream is not doing very well? Wait, can I capture some cat meows on stream? Hold on. Can you meow? No. Are you gonna meow for them? Can you meow? No? Okay. I don't think she wants to meow. Sad day though. Oh, not bad actually. Not ooh. depending on how that's gonna roll, that might be decent. That's also not bad either. You know, it would probably. What is the full like leyline disorder? I don't. Wait. Okay. So when an active character triggers electro charge on opponents, they will trigger shockwave. You know, I should probably bring an electro DPS in here, but no. Chat has gone quiet now. I know, dude. Why don't I bring Fischl into here? Actually, like genuine. I got C6 Fischl. So I don't know why I don't bring her in here more. Nice stretch, cat.
Feel this ancient power.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad that she doesn't want to talk to you guys. Because usually she's very loud. I think she's too sleepy.
Coming to be. I will.
Ooh, Zhongli's almost dead. Boo. And get shit on. We're good. Come on, skip the fucking animation. Jesus Christ. Damn it. Okay. We didn't get great artifacts, but we got something. Now she's back to having kitty dreams. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're playing. We are going. Hi, baby. You're so cute. How did you even get that many files for that many sweet madames? I do like every single expedition with fouls. Every day. That's all my expeditions are. I do rocks and sweet madames. So I have stupid amounts of rocks now.
We should look for a place to take shelter.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Audio.
We don't.
Audio. Hello? It's not wanting. Okay. Okay.
You catching a cold.
I do rocks and more, but I'm basically out of market. Well, you know, I would do more too if, you know, I didn't have 9 million. I have so much fucking Mora. All right. Where does this quest go? Go to quest. Navigate. Over here. I was right. Okay, here we go. Yeet. Also, welcome to the stream, Legacy. First time tuning in. There he is. Imposter.
Albedo!
I wish I had your problem. It's not really a problem having 9 million Mora, alright? Honestly, my bottleneck nowadays is sweet flowers. I don't have enough sweet flowers to keep making sweet madames.
Traveler, Paimon.
How's your investigation going?
Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
Welcome to the stream, Kim. Is this part 2? It is. This is part 2. Because I haven't done anything. I have not played it. I was saving it for this fucking stream. Or maybe he has always operated discreetly.
Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself.
Much lore beware. Oh, I am aware. I see everybody fucking talking about this game, about this quest, and I'm like, I don't know what to expect anymore.
The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we... Ah! What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it
Avalanche?
be the imposter?
Is this the avalanche from the trailer? The shadows deepen, Act 2. Let's go. Thank God for this event and help me get Eula and Song of Broken Pines. Oh yeah, also congrats on that.
Fox? And what are these boys also doing here?
Give me this fucking meat, bro. Oh, I know. Never mind. Come on, cutscene load. There we go.
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
Imposter says. It's Eula?
That was most unfortunate.
I lost the remaining of my brain cells. What? What?
What are you guys doing here?
It's, oh, of course, it's fucking Bennett. Because of this quest? Oh, alright. I'm...
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
What fucking happened?
We ran into Pallet earlier.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
Of course.
After that,
Of
he
course it's
disappeared to
fucking
return to training
Pallid.
camp.
What a jackass.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
This is a Pallid hating stream. Just FYI.
Well, as you can see,
Hello, baby.
That was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
I will literally ban you, Legacy. No.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
I'm torn between pulling for Song of Broken Pines or saving for Yai. Honestly, weapon banner, not worth it. When you have a weapon like Snow Tomb Star Silver for Eula, I don't think it's worth it. Snow Tomb Star Silver is, you know, free, so you need a hate pal to go away, yeah.
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days.
I wonder why.
Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
I'm gonna be honest, until this event, I didn't even know Pallid existed. He has existed in the game for a very long time. There are world quests that'll pop up, and then there was another event on Dragonspine a long time ago that caused everybody to start hating him. There's an entire subreddit called Our Pallid Hate.
I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
There's nothing to do with fate. I should know. No,
I agree.
I'm not scared to be around you.
We're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have
Also, everybody check the new video in the Discord, in the animal pics, in the Discord. Check it.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh,
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by.
You guys. Oh, thanks.
We love Bennett.
With a little luck from everyone
Bennett's
combined.
great.
Yeah, you bet.
Bennett's
Let me
great.
flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out.
so you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct.
Yeah, I have. The cat is on me and she does not want to move. She is on my lap.
Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I'm guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
You know, Bennett would be a great D&D player. Because that is literally what dice superstition is. Roll all your bad numbers out at the beginning, and then you'll have 20s for the rest of the game.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Bruh. I'm actually polite to
Guys,
most people.
I guess wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be. Let me try. It's this way, right?
Bruh.
Oh, oh, oh!
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait,
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it.
Poor Bennett, bro. I feel
Checking
so
the
bad for
mountains
this
has a way of
man.
wearing you out.
Hello, baby.
Well, since everyone is tired,
She wants me to
why not
pet
take a
her
rest in my
more.
camp?
I'm so sleepy.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer.
Bruh.
Come on.
Everybody's just dissing each other. Back to Albedo's camp we go. Where's the lore, guys? There isn't any lore. I'm not seeing the lore yet.
Here we
Hello,
are.
well in chat. Hello,
Make
Amir.
yourselves comfortable.
Welcome, welcome. I can hear the ceiling.
I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
Ganyu or Xiao, which one will you take? I mean, they're both brain dead, but Ganyu. No. Shit. Lore go crazy, go stupid. Am I allowed to say roughly when the lore starts? Roughly, yeah.
What's
I
he
guess.
doing?
He is.
He's painting a chair.
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can
Closer to the end of the
magically
quest,
produce
alright.
chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
I'll have a We're taking requests, bro. Okay, that's also a pertinent detail. That's gives us a vague idea of how Albedo was
No
made.
problem.
Me!
Me.
I'll also take one with a backrest.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
Whole chairs, wait.
Cool, we have chairs now. This is so comfortable.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work.
Everybody's so nice. Whoa. Would you look at that? All right. What are we doing? Talking to Albedo? Albedo, hello, it is me,
Pace
Albedo.
yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
I can't stop laughing every time Paimon says Juicy. So weird. Ooh, we can actually talk. Okay, about the paint.
I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for your...
About Dragonspine.
Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will
Makes it
endeavor to
hurt,
keep you
cat.
safe. That much you can trust in.
Okay, how are you holding it?
I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me. So I should be honest with you.
Powder's the guy who revived the Krasvine? Yeah, exactly. And caused that entire, like, event to happen, and everybody hated him. Even though I actually kind of like that event, but, you know, it's fun to hate on a NPC, so.
Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation.
As usual.
However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity.
Bro, I'm already fucking confused, so, like, I'm already at the max.
So I
This
will
game's
wait
lore,
till my
bro.
thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you.
Oh yeah, he pushed
Until then,
Sucrose. Sucrose doesn't deserve that.
Forgive me.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't
He's
participate in
lonely.
the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you.
And when will...
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
Amber, that's your job, right? I don't have pyro. I do, actually.
Yay! Dinner's ready! Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great.
Who
Don't
knew,
mind if I
who knew
do.
that Albedo was a decent cook?
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
I love this, okay. I love it when they have multiple characters, like, around. It's so fun for interactions.
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
You make sitting hurt, cat, because you're heavy and fat. You're very fat. You know that? You're very fat.
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
But... Lol, poor cat. Hey, no, shut up. She's... We call them fat all the time because they are. They are both overweight. Oswin more than a Shelda. So I'm kind of glad Oswin isn't on me right now. But...
You
It's
may
true
be
though,
onto
they are a
something
little
there.
chubby.
Right? Paimon thinks so too! It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
If the cats are fat, I believe that's your fault. We do spoil them a lot.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
We do feed the kitties a little bit more than they should, but their fatness is mostly from, one, being an apartment where they don't have place to run around, and two, Oswin is so fat because she has intestinal problems. So she cannot lose weight from where we have her at. So we do kind of have Oswin on a diet more than anything, but it's just she had intestinal problems from when she was a kitten, so she doesn't really lose weight very much. Shilda is just a glutton and steals Oswin's food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up?
The way he's sleeping is so...
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he...
Oh, no, Dad. No apples for me.
Oh yeah, he does, and
I
it's
want
now sad.
sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Bro, Yo's Gap Mo is making me lose my mind. Horny, I'm horny bonking you. Oh, is that meow? Did you meow? Did you meow? Trash, chill.
Sticky honey roast.
Horny jail,
That's your
bonk.
favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw it. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so
I'm
much
putting this on auto so I can
All
just
she'd have to do is memorize
put both
everyone's
my hands on my
favorites.
cat.
Always
It's not purely horny if I want her wife her up. Okay, it's
It's nice that you two are...
the horny is implied, so bonk.
Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Ha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
No,
We are
they're
done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
she's taller than
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am.
Bruh,
Come on,
me.
let's go together.
Imagine having sense of direction.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
Damn, bro, you down bad.
So much. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right.
Wow. Okay, looks like we got some...
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare. Oh yeah, I forgot about the
decided.
paint.
Like you even need to ask.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so
Stop, hold on.
let's go outside.
My god.
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave...
You're so fucking tall, it's weird. Alright, where we going? Go to a higher painting spot. Or a painting spot, no. Down tremendous, down terrible.
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
I think Trash is trying to say that she's down bad. Start painting. This is gonna be like a mini game.
All right, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Paimon is out of brain juice. You just make her a fucking brainlet. She's just drooling.
Huh? Is that how Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Top quality emergency food.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going going to turn out so great.
Done.
Let me see. Let Paimon see.
Bruh.
What is that? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth, and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there.
She got really upset, bro.
And those eyes! Those...
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Very, very
Oh,
little.
really? So it's just a hobby then? Oh, well, that sure explains a lot. There's no way...
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments.
Please and thank you.
Traveler, what do you think?
Improvements to the artwork.
Paimon, is
Bruh.
this better?
He just redid it from the beginning.
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and
Who?
the you in the
No.
painting present two different styles of beauty.
Who thought?
You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon,
Fun
you
fact,
can
you
put
get the
your
painting as a
misgivings
furnishing?
aside
Bro,
and
nice.
painting wherever you like.
Now I see the gap in our painting palette.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there.
No, you just redrew the entire fucking
Thanking the
thing.
Traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
Don't be so fucking humble, Albedo. I like the OG one.
Paimon looks at it, the more she likes. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. Liveliness is a rare thing here on...
Ah, it's a
Yay,
new
Primus.
day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
Yeah, his English voice. Oh. Oh, Koi Dao. Oh. I love it so much. Purchasing. Bop. Think the original is more accurate? True. That's why I painted it like that.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night.
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time,
Oh, now Trash is the...
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
Trash, Trash is going feral like
We'll
Chi.
be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
Albedo just launched himself. It reminds me of that video of the Bollywood movie where the guy is falling faster than the
alright?
girl chasing after her.
Paimon,
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
they fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, we have to get down there and rescue them.
Okay, look.
Hang in there, guys.
Let's stop, like, talking. And just fucking glide down there.
Bennett!
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me.
Trash is going feral.
A voice.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright?
I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any
Trash's
pain.
situation is
I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
Just go to horny jail.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you.
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far.
Got it.
Yeah, she already barked. Yeah. Look for Albedo. Down. Wait, hold on. There's a Crimson Gate thing. Take the mints, thank you.
Albedo! No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place?
I could just do this, right? I can.
Not here either. Let's check with the others.
So weird. That thing, I don't understand it still. Where the fuck did Albedo go?
Well, and
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either.
Everyone!
It's false Albedo. Get out of here, bitch.
Albedo!
Nothing serious.
No, I'm about to start barking at him.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Nope.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself.
Sus Beto.
So I'm not
When the
about to
imposter is
proclaim
sus.
every-
exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Albesus. No, I first Sus Beto.
This looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
Oh yes, I have a concussion.
Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should.
Alfredo. Albedo and Alfredo. I like that one, Silver. Okay, so Trash, here's what I'll do. I will keep the camera away from Eula as long as possible. Okay.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than... Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch
She has to be in
your
every single fucking
Careful
shot from here on, though. I am, like, freezing. Whoa. Okay, let me look at her? No. I cannot let you be down this bad.
Whew, we've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray!
It's the false Albedo.
As soon as we get to base camp,
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Hi, Loaf. Cat's now loafing on me. Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong, but what is it? Are you gonna meow again? Shut up. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Here's his meow.
hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
Something that I don't know where to begin.
Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
I don't think I
Should Paimon hug your head?
It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula?
It was so low. Yeah, she doesn't have any reason to meow very loud. when she's like satisfied, she'll meow just like really cute. I can't say anything against Trash here, but I'm the same way with Albedo. Get the camera. Oh shit.
Mila?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't.
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past,
Eula's thinking
we
the
always
same
stick to
thing.
the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet.
She says something's off
I
too. She
agree.
does.
People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior.
Hope there's art of Paimon hugging Traveler's head. I want to see it if there is.
Albedo, is this the way?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I think there are several routes in this area.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut.
Have you ever heard of the Donner Party? Don't take the shortcut. Okay.
Follow me.
Traveler is not amused. We're trying to have like discussions of like the
Wait.
of the thing, and then Trash is just going fucking feral. Wait.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can
Huh?
you hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding up?
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Okay, sorry for this.
Yeah.
Trash is foaming at the mouth. She has caught rabies. Talk to everyone. Oh, you can't talk to Sus Beto. Okay, are there any other like design differences, or is it literally just the neck? I think it's literally just the neck. Yeah, it's... If there are any other differences, then they are so minute. But if you look at my signature... Okay.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Does it? No, if you have a concussion, you're supposed to stand up and try and walk by
Thank you,
yourself.
Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you.
I like how Eula actually cares.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
So wholesome. I love it when all the Mondstadt characters get together. It's great.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans, I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify.
It's Sus Beto. How blitheringly obvious does it have to be? What could it be? He's drawing.
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. Traveler, you...
Watch out. There we go. Oh, Amber. Come on. Okay, this is a dope fucking cutscene. Is it the fucking cryo whopper flower again? I swear to God. Real albedo. Is it real albedo? It's real albedo. It's real fucking albedo. The music, bro.
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
I swear to God, if it's the fucking Regis finding, it's the fucking Regis. It was a whopper flower. Okay, that was a wild fucking theory that people got right.
This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size.
I'm gonna fucking murder people for being right about it being a whopper flower.
Burst forth.
Okay, we're just gonna do this. What does this do? Oh, okay. I see. Holy shit. She was on like 100 health.
Stabilize.
Come into being.
Wait, can I do this? The strats. The strats. I have 373 sweet madams. We'll be fine.
Solidify. Stabilize.
Drop one, please. That'd be great. Thank you.
This isn't good.
Get out of here.
Burst forth.
Rain outlines your...
Gather.
Higher, hands on fire.
This is order.
Oh, you little shit. Yeah, the sweet madams are the healer, guys. Come on. I can't believe it.
What in the world was that thing? One more.
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's...
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
Fucking bullshit.
But can Whopper?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical.
Yeah, sweet madams, exactly.
Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities.
Yep. Yep.
In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this.
Albedo's siblings with the Rift Hound. I know that. That's actually a really funny detail that he's siblings with the Rift Hound. Because it's also one of Gold's creations.
Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the Whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to
Fuck you,
hunt us
trash. It's Among Us. Among Us.
Yes, that's exactly.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
And attack a child.
We're fortunate
it's
to have
just
discovered it in time.
normal human things.
I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was
Yep.
an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant Whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
A Whopper flower. It adds up, but a piece of the puzzle's still missing. It was the same one we met on the day we were chasing the thief. It didn't feel quite the same. Yeah. Because that wasn't aggressive. Because the one that we met in part 1 was just straight up aggressive. And just like a dick. That one was very passive and, you know.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
What? Okay, I'm gonna let my cat out. Hold on.
About that,
Put it on auto.
if you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Albedo is amazing. Come on, auto. Go.
Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
All right.
Yeah, let's go!
So is there another Suspedo out there? Because that feels very plausible, right? It feels very plausible for there just to be an entirely different Suspedo. Also, yeah, he was bringing us the wrong way. Interesting. You have to wait. Show Lemire. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
Woohoo! I'm back!
Y'all made it.
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
Bullshit.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
That one's a
Come
bit of a
on, don't put it like that.
bitch this time around.
Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people
What's up,
help
JJ?
me out in life,
Welcome.
I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others
You have a
yourself.
point, Trash. That was a one
That's others in
gauge.
need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Driving
Yep,
home,
you're
alright?
right.
Well, stop typing in
That's what I've
chat,
always tried to
dipshit.
do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Yes.
Why not? Then please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
Welcome back, Cheat.
Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away?
Sure. I am the traveler. I have infinite energy.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
You know, you didn't have to climb halfway up a mountain to be in private. I hope you realize you could have just, like, walked away. Just walk down the path for like 5 minutes. Boom, you got plenty of privacy.
Is this about the imposter?
When he's sus?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes, this mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
It's great because I can, like, see the pixels. My game setting's low enough so I can just see the pixels.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
It's,
A
Isotoma.
tattoo? A crest? Something else?
It's a... Paimon, you have it on in your fucking hair. Bitch, you should know.
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontil mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
We're learning real shit.
Sounds kind of amazing.
That's real
It
stuff
is
right
a
there.
wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the Pontal mark in blown glasswares.
So... Huh. What do you mean my stream is dog shit? Low quality? Yeah, because I'm having network problems. So far, it's looking decent. But... Okay, creating life artificially on the other hand. So, does that mean that the... So yeah, then the Primogem shape is like tied to Chemia, not Khaenri'ah. If Albedo's mark is due to him being made, as a birthmark of him being made, weird, it was way worse. It really was. I was running like 800 to 1100 kilobits per second, but now I'm at 5,000 solid, so it's fine. Deal with it. Gold created, say that, bro. So it's. I think there's a clarification here that is being made. Is that the stars in Kaya and Dainslift's eyes? Oh shit, good point. Shit. Because like that's what this seems like it's implying, is that the star shape is about Chemia and not Khaenri'ah specifically, or in general. It's specifically about Chemia, but yeah, Dane and Kaya's eyes are different.
The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
But we also saw this with the Sustainer too. I don't understand this fucking shape, bro. It's almost as bad as the moon.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Whole Khaenri'ah nation are robots. Imagine not spelling Khaenri'ah out. Well, the shape is modeled after Khaenri'ah's eyes. What if the shape is modeled after Khaenri'ah's eyes? But what Albedo just said is that the shape, the star shape, forms naturally. So the star shape, it was due to how his life force spreads naturally, make it so that star shape is a natural occurrence, kind of like a snowflake is a natural occurrence. So I think that Chemia was a much bigger deal in Khaenri'ah than anything else. So what if Chemia was so widespread in Khaenri'ah that anybody from Khaenri'ah had those eyes, had those star-shaped eyes, or something along those lines? That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Because I think that star shape is a sign of Chemia has touched this person at one point. Just because of how he describes it. But then again, that shape appears with the unknown god. That's weird, bro.
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
You know, Silver Cruise, I wasn't far off from thinking a similar thing. That all Khaenri'ah humans are synthetic. Yeah, that's kind of the direction I'm going. That a Khaenri'ah life was so intertwined and reliant on Chemia that they could not walk away without that natural sign of Chemia being there.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy.
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
Gnosticism, the OG god made the fake god with Chemia. Fake god made the OG world with Chemia. Well, Teyvat is something else.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration.
Huh.
We'll see whose story...
Deal. Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Hello?
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment,
Ooh.
the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too.
Oh.
I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
What?
If you'd like to see Luke.
Holy shit. All right. Okay, let's... I have the rest of the quest to do. So I'm assuming Sus Beto. Yeah, okay. So okay, no, I'm good. I'm good, Silver. I'm figuring it out. So I think what that is implying is the Susbeto that we killed that was the Whopper Flower is not like the actual like Susbeto. There's another Susbeto. I think that guy is I think that dialogue at the end was explaining that there was two of them. And whether it's that real Albedo or Alfredo, I'm gonna use that. Whether Albedo or Alfredo was first, I can't tell. I think it may have been Alfredo was first, and he was failed. He was a failed experiment, and then Ryan Daughter made Ryan Daughter made Albedo. And so Alfredo was super mad at that. And then, yeah, Plant Beta was fake. That was just a side, like an effect of the mountain. That was just like a fluke. There is a second Albedo that was there's a second Albedo, Alfredo, that is real. That was made by Gold. That was failed. That was a failed experiment. And so now what Alfredo is trying to do is target the Traveler and Albedo so he's more like, so he can cherish that. Okay, I would have to watch that. I would have to watch that again and get like a transcript of it so I can read over it multiple times. But okay, real quick, Alfredo created a Plant Beta. Oh yeah, because he was saying about like. Okay, yeah, fair. Here's a prototype, just as I speculated last week. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Created miraculous beings to divert my attention. Yeah, there was a line about that. I kind of caught that, but I was too like busy. We're asking the real important questions here, Trash. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back, and then we'll continue with part 3 of the quest. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, of course, the wall. The ball spam. Of course, you heathens. Okay, I'm back. Pop. And chat, come here. Thank you. Can synthetic humans reproduce? I'd assume not. I would assume they are entirely infertile. But you never know. Okay. A secret born from ashes. Okay, there was also that weird-ass line about...
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across...
There was also that weird-ass line about, like... about being born in the belly of a dragon, I think?
I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
You heathens. What do you mean? It was just chi. I mean, okay. No, it was trash. Oh no, it's chi. Never mind. I'm stupid. I mean, if Albedo's perfect apart from Mark, oh god. Now we're getting horny.
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose you're...
Yep. How about you?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
I want to see how stupid this is. Alright.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on Whopper. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?"
Is this a fucking horror story? What?
The bypasser got the wrong answer. The last sound.
Ooh, truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all! Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
Adopt their newfound identity.
Then what? Go back to where the person lives? And, Paimon made up this...
It's a good story.
What for?
Yes.
You've got a real mean
Yes.
streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist.
No, this isn't a story. This is literally just. This is gonna be a lore dump. I am. Okay, here we go.
A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human.
Okay.
However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities, and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy.
This isn't very subtle anymore, Albedo. I got massive the thing vibes for this event. Anyway, yeah, fair.
And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1,
yep,
he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
Okay, I was right on that.
There's 3 of them?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
He purposely erased it. Okay, so it wasn't that he forgot about it or didn't notice it. He intentionally omitted it.
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct.
Okay.
He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down.
Do you think Gold was trying to recreate someone with how many times she made Albedo subjects? Recreate? I'm not entirely sure. but she was trying to she had a goal in mind and was trying to get there. I don't know what that goal may have been. Alfredo wasn't made in the shape of Albedo. Fair. Because, yeah, Albedo did just insinuate that Alfredo found his notes, ransacked them, and recreated that. So Alfredo isn't... Yeah, he changed his shape. Albedo could talk about anything all day, and I help him. Yeah, I know. I love Koi's voice. Yeah, so... It all pretty much that theory depends on what Alfredo looked like before he changed his appearance to Albedo. Alfredo could have been closer to the Traveler, maybe. The lost sibling, yeah, it could have been closer to Lumine. Subject 2 was created in a different form, but tried to take Albedo shape. Yeah, and that's kind of what we're debating. So, like, what Alfredo looked like before he took Albedo's shape dictates that theory of was Ryandaughter trying to make something specific, or trying to recreate somebody, such as the Traveler, the sibling. In my case, Lumine. You know, that kind of thing.
The next moment the Subject 1 was alone. Subject 2, he would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends.
You know, and I thought that Animal Farm wasn't a very subtle allegory. Gold is kind of cruel. She made several subjects but didn't kill them before discarding of them. Just okay, but where's that's a very gray morality, because you could argue that sparing their life is more moral than just straight up killing them. Cause like imagine if like a mother like killed her children over and over again until she got what she wanted, you know. That's not very moral, is it? So yeah, it's very gray morality right there. It's very gray morality. She fed them to a fucking dragon. Fair. Oh, he was dead. Okay. Oh, okay. You're saying that she didn't kill them before feeding. Okay, fair. So, okay, yeah. So she was cruel. Okay, I'm following what you were saying now. Yeah, no, that's shitty. Well, actually, subject to yeah. I remember when Genshin was about Archons. Now we got clones and shit. Scaramouche. Oh yeah. So, it's interesting. That's another fucking motif to write down. What the fuck, bro? Hold on. Okay. Before I forget this, I am writing this down. So, okay, now here's another motif that we're finding. Is clones and twins. Twins. Albedo and Alfredo. Scaramouche and A. Aether and Lumine. I have a doc of just, you know, motifs that come up all over the place in this game. and Makoto. Yes. Were they different people though, or were they actually twins? Why doesn't Scaramouche have a mark like Albedo? I know he's different from Albedo. He's not a synthetic human created from alchemy, but like he was still created. And that's exactly the difference. He wasn't created from alchemy. He was who created Scaramouche? Yeah, he was created, but I don't think he was created by Chemia. Scaramouche was... God, where's Ashley where you need her? Aided, yeah. So that's different from divine creation and humans creating humans. Like, there's a difference there. That the divine creating a human doesn't require Chemia, and that shape is like the mark of Chemia. That diamond shape is Chemia. That is like Chemia has been here, I think. That's what it's implying, is the diamond shape is a Chemia was here mark. Because Scaramouche wasn't made with Chemia, then he's not going to have that mark on him. Just divine power. He was created by divine power.
People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next. But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1.
That's me.
What's wrong?
What happened then?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns.
Wait, who's the they in this? So the they here is 3 people. It is Alfredo, Albedo, and are we is the third person the Traveler or Plant Beto? That's unhelpfully vague.
In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them
Plant
could
Beto,
tell
okay.
which was the good specimen.
Yeah, okay.
People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns.
Oh, so the gardener is the Traveler. Okay. Now Albedo's using better allegory. Symbolism. All right.
This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon,
This is not just a story. Whoa! Took you this long to figure this out, Traveler. Just trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense!
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Duran's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures.
You're not a monster, you're my friend.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create?
That is a Travail reference, right? Shit. Hold on. I think Dane uses the
So let's not call it
uses the term fate instead of destiny at the end. Come on, just pause the fucking video, YouTube. Jesus Christ, there we go. Transcript. Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking of something wrong. It's something completely different. Don't mind me. Thirds of all fate. Yeah. I thought... okay, I thought there was something about destiny and shit. As beings who set foot in this world. Yeah. This is a really interesting line, actually. Okay, hold on.
Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods?
Very good fucking question, Albedo. I've been trying to figure that out since the beginning of this game. Is creation an arrogant act? Is it arrogant, though? I don't think it's arrogant. Okay.
If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect? And what purpose does it serve?
But being a god doesn't boil down to I made things. Being a god is so much more than that. And so I think creation is godly, but I don't think that's the definition of being a god. So like Rhine-Daughter creating Albedo isn't like, I don't see that as her like being near godly. She's playing God, but she isn't being a god. Being a god in Gnosticism is I made that. But like it's weird because like from the understanding of a being in Teyvat without any further information of what's above Celestia, the gods that we see in the game are just very powerful beings that can't die, pretty much. That have very powerful, like, have lots of power to them and are very dense in what they can do. So, like, the gods in Celestia, the Archons, or any other very powerful being, doesn't really create anything, right? The Archons don't create anything. They just are there to rule, pretty much. The Monad, yes, created and just sat back. So I guess I guess he could be referring to the monad, but like the monad doesn't, like nobody knows about that. Nobody knows about what the monad is. And yeah, that's also a very good point, Trash. We create life naturally. That's a good point. Every living being creates life naturally. So does that mean every living being is a god? There's an interesting point against Albedo right there. Reproduction, the creation of light. And I think what Albedo is referring to is artificial creation. So not using the natural like mechanisms that humans are given with to create life, aka Chemia. Ryandotter used Chemia to create life, and I think that's kind of what he's referring to. I don't know, I'd have to do some analysis on this.
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler? Are you here?
Amber, you're ruining our moment.
Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albert.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Creation of life, you can control what kind of mistake you're making. Reproduction, you must know you'll get some kind of mistake of a child. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
They're fake. They're fake.
Is everyone ready?
They're fake. Okay, let's see what.
Go ahead.
I want to talk to him more though. Tell me more of your stories, Albedo, please. This is really interesting discourse because we're starting to. The more we get into Chemia and that side of the story, the more we're starting to realize that the line between God and human is very thin. And that ties back to what Venti said of any human that wants to become... Any human with a vision can ascend to godhood. So, yeah.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Is it Joel's father?
Allow me to introduce Yozerf. He's Joel's father.
Yozerf. What a name.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
Wow! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears of...
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure. But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
No, it's just Pallid. He's a
The
dipshit.
place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Welcome back, Legacy. We are currently having discussions.
Wow!
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that
Still
he was
won't forgive
having
him because he
memory
pushed
problems.
Sucrose.
He didn't. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this complete...
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Everything here on is extremely sus, and that's what I'm scared of, because I am gonna have trust issues by the end of this quest, because I'm gonna have trust issues, because now that I know that Whopper Flower, the Whopper Flowers on Dragonspine can imitate humans, I don't believe that Yozerf is real. I thought Yozerf was dead. I am not believing that he is real, you know, that
Daddy.
all of that shit.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
Yozerf, don't eat the poor princess.
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe
I already
it's
have
because
trust
of the
issues,
trauma.
same.
I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there.
It is Alfredo. What if it is Alfredo, bro? No, because Albedo said that Alfredo wanted to get close to the only person that knew his secrets, which is us.
I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and...
Dad.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry.
Oh, this is good. This is...
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
Pallet, you shit. You little shit.
No, I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerf on a mountain this huge.
Alfredo's goal was to replace Albedo, but it was also to get rid of anybody that knew Albedo's real secret. So Alfredo knows that the Traveler knows that Albedo and Alfredo are two different beings. So I think Alfredo would want to get rid of Albedo. I am speculating. It's probably not correct, but you know.
Besides, we got back safely, didn't we?
I don't trust
So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just on...
Pallet. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
He didn't. Bum bum bum. Dude, this is like, actually, I'm paranoid now. What if he is a Whopper Flower? Who? Alfredo? Because there are 3 Albedos. We know there are 3 Albedos. There's Albedo, the real Albedo, Alfredo, and Plant Bedo. Age of more XP until 49. Yo, get that shit.
Huh?
Buy some resin.
Am I was just telling
No,
you
the dad. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What if the dad is a Whopper Flower?
Oh yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone.
Here's the third. So we have Albedo is the real Albedo. Alfredo was a creation of Rhindaughter before Albedo was created. That wasn't perfect enough. So then Alfredo and Plant Albedo? No, they're not. Alfredo made Plant Albedo. This is getting really confusing. So Alfredo made Plant Albedo to lure real Albedo out so that he could kill him. But, you know, that didn't work. So Alfredo is still out there. The imperfect creation that Rhindaughter tried to dispose of in Durin's stomach is still out there and is still, like, at the end of Act 2, you see Alfredo on the cliffside. That's the real Alfredo that took Albedo's shape. Yeah. Exactly.
You all helped look after me, and I will always... But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it...
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Eula, Ice Vision, Cryovision.
Huh?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now!
That's confusing. It is.
How cool is that?
In the whole, we could have chosen better names than Alfredo and Albedo, but it does get confusing just by the nature of, you know, Alfredo's taking taking his form, it gets really weird really quick.
How can I ever repay you all?
Don't worry, it gets worse. Fuck.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Dad, I want to go move this.
Okay. I'll be leaving.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time.
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
TBH, I think this is the diversion. Yeah, it definitely. I think Albedo knows that they have created a situation where you cannot trust anybody and is abusing the fuck out of it. Hello, Boat. Everybody say hi to Boat because he can't hear me.
Are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need.
Wow. Now our snowman won't melt either.
You're welcome. Just keep it. Amber and I have some business to.
Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh, you know what? We've been on Dragonstein all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine that could keep the juice fresh.
And we're back to the beginning.
Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
Really, Paimon? Really? Really? You're gonna do that shit? Fucking emergency food. Alright, anyways. I'm not gonna click on that because that brings up the browser. Bop, bop. Yeah, Paimon is still on about that, and I don't know how. Paimon literally just wants a blender and a refrigerator. Fair, bro. Yeah, the word you're looking for, Paimon, is refrigerator. What's up, Timaeus? What do you want?
Traveler and Paimon. Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Things get worse? Fuck me, bro. There's no us in this situation.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request.
No, but...
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
Fair.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
How did Albedo?
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness.
Majorly important, that's what...
That's impossible.
But he... Wait. But he had it there for a second. He had it there for a second. Am I going nuts? I'm going fucking nuts. One shot he had the diamond. The other shot he doesn't. This is why I'm losing brain cells. But we can't break out in a fight in the middle of Mondstadt.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this.
All right. I played this at 2 a.m. Physically lost my sanity on this bit. So, Hey, Albedo, what the fuck?
Right, Traveler?
He didn't have it, now he does. Okay. Remember, think very much into what Albedo says during this. Okay, I will. Time to pay, like, more attention to what he says. It's not a prank. Whale.exe has stopped working. It really has.
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck?
The smug ass look. You little shit. No, it's fine.
From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a...
It wasn't. It fucking wasn't. It's just beta. But now he's like entirely changed his temperament. And now it's...
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
What, Chi? What? What?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
How long will you stream? A good question. I have to pop off in about 30, so I'll get as far into this quest as I can. I hope I'll be able to finish this.
But then Paimon...
You could always live on Dragonspine.
Why would he joke about the mark? Yep, and now he's... Okay, yeah, no, it's not real Albedo. It is not real Albedo. This is not real Albedo.
No,
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them.
This isn't Albedo, but he has the mark. He didn't, though. That's the thing. He didn't. Yeah, I'm not paying enough attention to what he's saying. Okay.
This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people.
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees.
Dog. Okay. Kind of like Diren?
Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you...
Then Paimon will have to be a gardener.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
It's back to that metaphor of the roses. Okay. Fuck, dude.
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon.
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish this and I'll give my thoughts.
Okay, but they're just Sensetias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
That was fucking it? Okay. What, Trash?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
So... I am on... I have...
What of you?
Where are you, Trash?
How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Okay. So, I am on the side of... That was Alfredo. You're Luna? Okay, hold on. Friends. Okay. I am on the team of that. That was Alfredo. So, but so okay. So there, the problem with this, right, is that was... The problem with this is we need to understand what the lack of the birthmark there actually meant. Was it intentional? And like, was it a slip up on Alfredo's part, if that was Alfredo, or did it mean that... I am using your teapot as a... Your teapot is going to be my brainstorming area. Ooh, I like. Holy shit. Ooh, very pretty. Very pretty. Your teapot is going to be my brainstorming area. All right. There we go. So, where's a good spot to go? We can go up here. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I think Alfredo did the mark hint on purpose. I don't think that... Yeah, so here's the thing. I do not think that Albedo would be able to erase it. I think that Alfredo would be able to make it. Because we know that Alfredo took Albedo's form. And so... So we know that Alfredo was able to take Albedo's form. So that means that Alfredo can change his appearance. We know that Alfredo can change his appearance. So that means, to me, that the fact that the Albedo in that scene was able to erase and then recreate the birthmark tells me that that is Alfredo. Yeah, I think that it's Alfredo. But there are a few things wrong with that assumption. One, how does Albedo know about that metaphor? Because that entire scene, he builds off a metaphor that the Traveler and Albedo talked about in the cave, seemingly alone. So do we know if Alfredo was listening in? And if he was, if Alfredo, like, how would Alfredo be listening in if he was listening into that metaphor? Then how would he know? His smug look after calling it a prank, yes. I don't think Albedo would do that. Yeah, I do not think Albedo would do that. If he did, then he would come clean with it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Irina. I think Albedo does... That's not Albedo's humor right there. And I think that was an intentional hint. And Albedo doesn't do smug shit like that. He watches them. That's how he knows. But, like, even then, they were in a cave with one entrance. And any point where Alfredo could have watched that conversation, he wouldn't have been able to hear. So it's all like, I don't know how he would have gotten that information of that metaphor. Unless him and Albedo are so similar thinking that he knew they were talking about that. Maybe. Can't wait for next November for Dragon's Bride Part 3. Memory sharing? Maybe, but like I don't know if that's how Ryan Daughter's creations work. Probably has some hiding spot we don't know of? Maybe. You also don't know that's not how they were. Yeah, exactly. And that, like, because we've never seen anything like that before, which is also why I'm not entirely convinced. But because we don't know if that's a thing in Teyvat, if like telepathy or memory sharing or whatever is actually like that. So in order for us to be sure that that was Alfredo, we need to know how the fuck he came up with that metaphor. Because he knew what he was saying, right? He knew exactly that that was all a metaphor. And he knew that everything there was... There's another theory going around that Albedo turned Alfredo into Joseph. Joel's dad, whatever his name was. Yeah, I get that. Albedo turned Alfredo into that? Really? Remember that last line Albedo thinks during the story quest? Could that have to do anything with it? When him saying, if I ever lose control, will you be there to stop me? That line? Maybe. So, I don't think that's Albedo losing control, because that last line from the story quest from last November was huge. But I don't know if that applies here, because that is a whole, that's a whole different ballgame about Albedo losing control. This is a different creature. This is an entirely different creature. So, but like, also, there is a possibility that, there is a huge possibility that, we'll get Dane here soon if Alfredo does too much sus shit. Yes, but how do you know that this creature wasn't that Albedo? Well, okay. I am pretty sure, just because of how the story is structured, and just for like, I think, because the scene before that was entirely normal Albedo, right? It isn't like that Alfredo and Albedo are identical in personality. You were very easily able to tell that, like, there is something off with Albedo if it is Alfredo, right? Looking back on that cutscene, I know entirely, like, from start to finish, that's Albedo. And Albedo wouldn't want to be stopped if, like, Alfredo wouldn't want to be stopped if he was causing mayhem. I'm assuming. Just because, he's that pissed at humanity for what Reindaughter did to him. This is, like, all, like, speculation. But I do not see Alfredo wanting to be stopped if he went berserk. Albedo, on the other hand, became such good friends with humanity that, like, Albedo became such good friends with humanity that he wouldn't want to do harm to them at all. Because, he has Klee as a sort of daughter, as, like, Klee's almost his daughter at this point. He has all of his friends in the Knights. That's kind of that thing. Also off topic, but what gadget are you using? What, the MRE? It's the MRE. This. NRE, sorry. It allows you to have two. The pet that I'm using is the Sealy, the pink Sealy. Where the fuck is it? Pink Sealy, yeah. Damn it, I don't have that. I would very highly recommend it. Albedo doesn't want to harm anyone. Acknowledge Dragonspine is dangerous. Alfredo, by how he talks about Dragonspine after Act 3, he wants people to go there despite it being so dangerous. Exactly. There is a difference in how the characters act and how they talk and what their values are. And so there is, what am I trying to say? There is a clear difference in how they act. And so, I don't think that he would have appeared. I don't think he would have appeared before this point in the game. But also, I think that it was also Alfredo, because I'm pretty sure that it was Alfredo in the beginning of the quest. And so I think Alfredo being in Mondstadt again makes a lot of sense. And Albedo staying there, because Albedo doesn't really have another reason to come back to Mondstadt. Wow. That's a lot of shit, though. That is insane. You know what this is called? It's confusing. It really is, bro. It is very confusing. Albedo said he had things to take care of in Dragonspine. Exactly. And so he had no reason to go back. He has zero reason to go back to Mondstadt. He still has shit to do in Dragonspine. Freddy says he wants Dragonspine to become an orchard. At the end, referring to the gardener and gardening. Yeah, that's a good point. Because in Albedo's metaphor, the 3 roses were identical. So is he talking about... he could be talking about making more orchards, but or more roses, more identical Albedos. But also, he could be talking about making other flowers. And making other artificial life forms. You know... creating more artificial life and having, you know, because that's kind of what Dragonspine represents, right? Is like artificial life. And, you know, it's because that's a huge thing that's stuck to Dragonspine specifically is artificial life. And it's also kind of representative of the wrath of Celestia due to artificial life? What? Somebody who turned off the lights? Jesus. So it's almost asking to be smitten again by Celestia, right? Because previously, in Salvindignir, you had that civilization that got a little bit too frisky. And so Celestia parked itself over it, sent a piece of it down being the Skyfrost nail, and then left. I did because the lights look pretty. They do. The fruits are the same if they come from the same tree, which is what Alfredo maybe suggested. But I also, like, an orchard isn't just... I guess an orchard is just one. I guess an orchard can be one tree. But I like, when I think of an orchard in a garden, you're thinking about multiple trees, a lot of different trees that make a lot of different fruits and all that kind of stuff. To me, the question now is if Albedo is still alive or was he replaced like his story was hinting at being a possibility. That is entirely unseen. I don't... This moved, wait. Strange. Isn't Celestia going to Snezhnaya? So, based off of... And I hate saying this because it's leaks, but based off of maps, we are pretty sure that Celestia is parked over Fontaine right now. No way he dies off screen for an unlimited event. Yeah, that's a good point, Arena. There's no way they killed Albedo off screen on a limited time event. So yeah, Celestia right now is over Fontaine, which makes way too much sense considering how technologically advanced Fontaine is. They made the camera, but you know that's entirely theoretical right now. And so like the theory right now is that Celestia is about to fucking smite Fontaine into the ground because of how technologically advanced they are. Reset their progress like they were with, like they did with Khaenri'ah and Salvindignir before that, but where the fuck is Fontaine? I know where Cimmeria is in Snezhnaya, but where is Fontaine? Fontaine is below Celestia. Like, so if you look at the Celestia, so Sumeru is the theories right now, and this is all unconfirmed, right? Because even the map where this leak comes from was unfinished. So right now, Sumeru is theorized to be on the other side of the chasm. So we're talking about over here. Ish, right? So Fontaine would be up here. Natlan would be probably up here ish. And then Snezhnaya's back here. Or no, I think what it is Sumeru is here. Fontaine is here. Natlan Volcano is here, and Snezhnaya is here. So that's kind of the gist. I'm gonna go do my dailies real quick, actually. So, what is north of Devon Lair? I don't know. I don't think there is anything north of Devon Lair of Old Mondstadt. And to be fair, not all of the continent that Teyvat is on is inhabited. A lot of it is, like, according to myths, outside of Teyvat's borders is just like wasteland of previous civilizations and the god's wrath. That's the theory, at least. That's what myths say. So north of Old Mondstadt may very well just be, you know, fucking dead Sealies as far as the eye can see. Yeah, I think there isn't anything further north, especially civilization-wise. I don't think there's anything further north than what's his face? If we go to the Dark Sea eventually, yeah. Like, beyond Teyvat, there's plenty of shit. There's the other coast, which is, I think it's what it's called, where a lot of stuff washes up on Teyvat shores every once in a while. Like, there's a bunch of stuff all over the place, in Mondstadt that, you know, or in Teyvat that, or beyond Teyvat especially. Yeah. Economy, yeah. Hello? Wrong way. I swear I remember people saying that there are Castle Fort in north of Mondstadt. I'm not sure. Maybe in like, maybe from pre-Archon times, yeah. Maybe from pre-Archon. I haven't seen that. That might be a map leak, but I can see there being, you know, something from pre-Archon War just chilling north of Mondstadt. The Dark Sea is the sea outside of Teyvat, right? That's just the sea that's right, you know, over here, right? Oh, I do remember seeing a video of someone who measured where Celestia is on the map over the past few patches. Really? Really? Hold on. I'm finding that video. I'm sorry, G, I'm not singing. I don't like singing. Happy birthday, though. Outside of the rule of 7. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's anything that's out here. But yeah, there is, like, the Dark Sea, if that counts as anywhere that isn't the rule of the 7, then that's, like, up here where there isn't any land. Like, it's all just, like, it's all ruins of, and, like, shit from before before the Archons even existed. When the Sealies were a thing, before the moon catastrophe happened. Yeah. Because that's theoretically, supposedly, that's what's outside of the rule of the 7, is ruins of the moon disaster. According to myths. That's, again, we have yet to see that. And Konomiya is in the Dark Sea. We're getting that place soon. Interesting, interesting. If that's a leak, then get that out of here, please. But if it isn't, interesting. It's somewhere in northern Leeway and found it's been moving away. If I could find it again, I'll send it to the Discord. Yes, please do that, because that's really fucking fascinating. Not a leak, okay. Because I haven't heard anything about that.
The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
There's a quest in Sangonomiya. Oh, okay. Of course they just respawn. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Huh. That would be really interesting if we get something in the Dark Sea, like outside of the rule of the 7. That would be absolutely fascinating. Alright, see ya, Chi. Happy birthday. This is like... The pool under Kokomi's Shrine should be some kind of portal in Konomiya. Interesting. Like, that's actually kind of fascinating.
Let's get down to business. Lucky day. Finally, to the ferry. Finally, it's my lucky day. Say no more.
Because I think what's also really interesting is if we see something outside of the rule of the 7, that'll give us huge context as to what life without the Archons is. And that is something that the Archons do not want us to see. Or at least Celestia doesn't want us to see. What life without them is like. And so that's maybe like what, you know, maybe that's something that Lumine or the gang saw. You know, that kind of stuff. That's also technically Khaenri'ah, right? Because Khaenri'ah is, we don't know where it is. It's probably under Teyvat. But, you know. Outside of Teyvat, no. I definitely think there is not anybody alive anywhere living outside of the rule of the 7. Yeah, this is why I have so many Sweet Madames. It's because this is all I do. Yeah, this is how I make so many Scuba Dums. I also make a bunch of these. Okay, well, that is all very fucking fascinating. I don't actually entirely know what to think about that. So I definitely don't think that Albedo is dead. Real Albedo is still alive and kicking it in Dragonspeed, I'm assuming. But fake Beto is definitely impersonating him. Alfredo is definitely impersonating him in Mondstadt. Did I ever get a better watch? I didn't. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna give him this attack watch. No. I'm gonna stick with this shitty watch. God, there's a lot to that I'm really trying to unpack in my head. That quest is absolutely fascinating. I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, that was wild. I'm not gonna lie, I saw a Ashikai's YouTube community poll. The poll says, who was the community? Hang on, I want to see something at the end of Act 3. It's our Albedo, it's sus Beto, it's totally a Whopper Flower. No, that's Albedo number 4. I have trust issues now. I remember seeing a theory that between the second and third arc, They fought, but Albedo spared Alfredo, and the theory says that maybe they made a deal where Alfredo integrates into society like he wants. Maybe? That's a lot of, like... The problem with that is that is speculation, and that is not a theory. That is just a shot in the dark. Because we have zero information as to what happened between part 2 and 3 of that quest. Unless maybe they, unless possibly they fought. Where, it was the implications that they fought. Because Albedo had his sword out looking for Alfredo at the end of Act 2. But, like, beyond that, what the fuck happened? We have no idea. Alfredo could have fucking won, and it has Albedo, like, in a cave somewhere, like, bleeding. Who knows? But, it could be something along those lines. I don't know. Wow. I am brain dead after that. Okay. Well, before I completely before I'm like leaving this stream dead with just completely dead air, I'm going to end it. That was insane, bro. That was fucking nuts. Wow. What if Pallet is fake too? That's also a possibility. There's so many things that could be true that all these people are fake, because there was the Bennett's line saying, since when have you become such a smooth talker? Wait, would he even bleed if he was... A good question. It was a good quest. I will admit. Sucks that it's an event quest. And that is gone in a week. But, it's wild that they put all of this effort into events that that take the quest with them. Limited time events that take the quest with them, and they put so much effort and so many lore details in the quest. It's ridiculous, to be completely honest, that a lot of people won't ever see that, or won't ever get to see that cutscene. Kind of like Reconciled Stars. That was insane. Reconciled Stars was absolutely ridiculously heavy in lore dumps. All the greater quests are events, exactly, and that's insane that they do that. And now, like, I don't hate the Inazuma quest line. I enjoyed it, but I know a lot of people have a lot of qualms with it. Like, it's insane how they do. Reconcile Stars, first Albedo event quest, this event quest. Yeah, that cutscene, those cutscenes were amazing. I loved those. They really need it as some kind of archive for past events and general story. I think so too, but I think it'll be fine enough that these events will live on in recordings. I think it's good. You can always look it up, and that's not good enough. But because like it should be like these cutscenes are available to rewatch whenever you need to. I definitely wish that Unreconciled Stars was replayable for a lot of people. But all of those cutscenes and those gameplays are tied to an event gameplay. So, it's hard to bring those back. But I do definitely think I could rewatch and re-experience a lot of these. Especially for people that weren't around to... Because that's just unfair, right? That's just really shitty. To lock these really huge lore details out from people that... You know... Like, lock all these lore details out from people that weren't able to play them. That's just really shitty. They have all the dialogue, why can't... Yeah, exactly. So... But yeah, that is all I have for today. You know, I have a lot to think about, and like, I was thinking, oh, I won't have a video to make about this. I don't have anything to add, but wow, I really want to make a video about this now, but I don't know what to say. And I also need to finish the video I'm working on now, so, you know. Yeah, this whole quest should have been Act 2 for his character quest. I do agree with that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. I will be back next Wednesday. Can you check your Genshin DMs? Sure. I have not heard about that drama. Ooh, I think I have seen those, but... Play the quest and get brain hurt, hell yeah. Alright. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I will see you guys next week. Regular time, 2 p.m. EST. I had to do it earlier because I have shit going on in about an hour. So, I wanted extra time to make sure I was able to finish. So... yeah. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.